I'm also going to record this part from with the graphs and what I'm sharing here. So is it odd?
Neither.
I'm sorry?
Is it neither?
Of course, the function is not symmetric. There is some piece in the first quadrant, some piece in the fourth, and some piece in the third. That's not possible. Correct. Perfect. If you want to choose a problem that you have, please do. We know how to do this. Do we need more practice on finding whether the function is odd, even, or none of the above, given the equation of the function? If you don't say anything, I mean, I'm assuming that it's okay. This is the same thing. This is the same thing. This is the long problem that we worked on. Let me know if you want to work on any of this. We had this last time. The same thing. We had exactly this problem last time. Evaluate. Yes, we know how to do that. But you can stop me anytime. Same thing. Evaluate. Now graphing. So this is what we did today. Graphing piecewise defined functions. So selecting is not a good idea because you're not going to have on the test, you're not going to have to select. You're going to have to show all the work as we did in class. So let me know what you want me to, what you want us to work on right now. The same, this is a difference quotient. Find and simplify the difference quotient for 4x, for 9x minus 2, for x squared, for x squared minus 8x plus 5. The same thing for another quadratic. And this is so modulus number of annual physician visits, person of age x. Graph the function. Okay, so in this particular case, we have to use the calculator to graph the function. We can do that too. What does the shape of the graph indicate about the relationship between ones? So it's increasing, decreasing, and depending, something like that. So we can work on that too. And the same thing here. Use a graphing utility. From what you've just seen, what would you like to work on?
Can we do 15?
Yes, of course. Perfect. This one with a 6x and 6?
Yes.
Perfect, perfect. So f of x equals 6x for x less than or equal to 0 and 6 for x greater than 0. Excellent problem. Very good. Like before, I have to find the domain. This is my first step. And I need to find the intervals. Once I find the domain, I will start my table. So what do you think about the first piece? Can anyone change this into an interval, please? Piece 2, we need the, yes?
Negative infinity, 0, bracket 0, 0. Open.
Open, very good.
Yeah.
And?
Bracket.
Closed. Closed or open? Closed or bracket. Perfect. Excellent.
Yes.
What about this? this should take very little time because we talked about intervals and we practiced this.
Parenthesis 0, comma, infinity.
Excellent. So obviously, what will you say about the domain of this function, considering both pieces?
Negative, infinity, infinity.
Excellent. 0 is the key. Bracket facing left. Parenthesis facing right. And touching. First piece, 6x. Second piece, 6. Perfect. I need points. -1, -6, 0, 0, 0, 1, 2. There's nothing. It's 6 all over. Now I'm ready to graph. Please make sure the graphs do not overlap. I will use 2 colors. You don't have to. -1, -6. 0, 0. Full point. Done. The other one, 0, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Open point. 1, 6. 2, 6. Very nice example. Now, can anyone identify the range for us? Please try.
Would it be negative, infinity, and 0?
Yes. Union 6. Indeed. Negative infinity 0 with a bracket. Union just 6 with braces. One element. Very good. Perfect. What else? So if we, I don't like this choosing thing. It's, obviously these mean nothing. So this is the correct graph. Open point, 6, and the rest. What is the range? The range does not have any isolated. It can be described by. The range has at least one isolated value. It can be described by the union of intervals and the set of 6. But it says union of the interval. Union of the interval. I don't like that. So, I don't know how to, so the parenthesis, just the regular parenthesis. Okay, I just thought there was a special symbol. So negative infinity. Put negative infinity and comma and 0. And with a bracket. Does it take, it does take the bracket. I thought there were the symbols here. Okay. Good. Anything else from this section, or we look at 2.3? Let's see what's in 2.3. I don't want you to encounter any difficulties, and I want you to finish these. So let's take a look at 2.3. We come back to any of those problems that you... 33. Okay, so let's see what's in here. It can be difficult if it's such a long assignment. Use the given conditions to write an equation for the line in point slope form. So they don't want you to solve for y. And now they want you to solve for y. So the slope is 3/5 and it passes through the origin. Yes or no? Ten. Passing through the 2 points. We did this together. Again, we did this together. We did. We know how to find the slope and y-intercept by solving for y. Give the slope and the y-intercept of the line, then graph the linear function. The slope is, can anyone give us the slope for this function? Can anyone state the slope for this function?
-4.
Of course. And the y-intercept?
6.
6. They may want it as 0, 6, but yes, that's perfect. Thank you. Same thing. Same thing. What is the slope for this function? For this linear function, the slope is?
7/8.
Yes. And the y-intercept? It's 0, 0, 0, the origin. There is nothing, so b must be 0. What does it mean if the slope of the line is 0? What does it mean? When the slope of a line is 0, it means when a line has slope 0, what does it mean? What did we say tonight about the slope? 0.
Horizontal.
Yes, of course. It's a horizontal. Very good. The slope of a vertical line is?
Undefined.
Of course, thank you. The point slope form? Where is the point slope form? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6.
Number 1, y equals mx plus b.
The point slope. The point slope.
Number 4.
Number 4. Y minus y1 equals the slope times x minus x1. So as you see, many of the problems are just 10 seconds. Describe how to write the equation of a line if its slope and the point on the line are known. So if you have the slope and the point, so you have to use what we just said. Y minus y1 equals the slope times x minus x1. Plot the intercepts. Let me know if you want to graph. As I said, we had a problem on the test, but if you want to graph another, please let me know. So here's another one to graph. Find the slope, and they probably ask us to determine the equation of the line again, 2 points again, 2 points again. But because y is 6, this is a horizontal line, because you're going to get the slope to be 0. 6 and 6. Okay? Now this is, x is the same on both, which means it's a vertical line, and the slope is undefined. So as you see, so the line is vertical. So many of these problems are just a few seconds. Graph a horizontal line, y equals -2, y equals -2. Same thing, y equals 7. What is the slope of a line? A rise over run, not run over rise, rise over run. So this entire, maybe we should work on these word problems. Okay, let's take a look. Let's work on 32. The linear function, I'm going to copy it. F of x equals 46.8x plus 56.7. Models the number of smartphones sold in some country, f of x in millions. So this is millions. And x years after 2006. So when I see something like that, I will write immediately 2006 represents x equals 0. Very important. Okay, back to the problem. Find the slope of the model. Find the slope of the model. Okay, that's our first question. Can anyone identify the slope of this function? Can anyone give us the slope of this function? Anyone, please?
46.8.
Yes, but I want you to not to forget the measurement unit. So remember, it's rise over run. Y values mentioned in millions. Per, the x value is year. So this is like a rate of change, right? It's a rate of change. So it has two measurement units. Rise over run. Rise is the y value. It's mentioned in the measurement unit is in millions, and x value is measured in years. So this is 46.8 positive, 46.8 million per year, which means it increases every year by 46.8 million. Good. Next part. The slope of the model is, I don't like the fact that they did not put the measurement unit. The measurement unit is very important. Okay, part B. Describe what this means in terms of the rate of change of the dependent variable, which is the f of x, per unit changes the independent variable, which is year. Select the correct choice below and fill in the answer box to complete your choice. So let's read carefully and see which one is the correct one. Anyone would like to give it a try, please? It's okay if you're wrong. Anyone, please? What do you think? Can you see? Can you read, or you want me to read those? Anyone, please, can you let me know if you can see, or should I read them to you?
Is it D?
Smartphone sales are increasing by 46 point, absolutely. 46 million each year. Excellent. Thank you so much. Who was that? Because I couldn't see my screen.
Me,
Me being
Christy.
Christy. Thank you. Very good. Awesome. Okay, let's take a look at 2.4. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what's in here. So you're prepared. Okay. If two non-vertical lines are parallel, they have if two non-vertical lines are parallel, then they have the,
Same slope.
same.
yes, of course. Consider the line whose equation is this. The slope of any line that is parallel to this line is,
-1/2.
of course, the slope of any line that is perpendicular to this line has the slope
-2.
-2 times -1/2 is not -1. So you're on the right track, but it's only 2. Because 2 times -1/2 is -1. And this one is, do I have to use a fraction, or can I put, I don't know, type integers? Or, yeah, they want a fraction. So 1 divided by 2 with minus in front. I forgot to put the minus. Good. Write an equation for line L in point slope form and slope intercept form. So this is our line L, the red line. And it's parallel to 2x. And we are given 2 comma -1. The point is given to us. We just need to determine the slope. Can anyone tell us the slope of the blue line?
2.
2. Excellent. Can anyone tell us the slope of the red line?
Is it also 2?
Of course. Excellent. Of course it's 2. And we have 2 minus 2 comma -1, and the slope is 2. So they want us a point slope form. So y minus y1 equals the slope times x minus x1. The slope is 2, 2, comma -1. This is what they want. They don't want us to solve for y at first. Y plus 1 equals 2x minus 2. That's all they want at this stage. So y plus 1 equals 2 in parentheses. And they want x minus 2. I mean, we want x minus 2. Oh, it didn't go inside. I thought I clicked on that, but maybe I didn't. Okay. So they want it in point slope form. Simplify your answer, use da. Write an equation with line in the slope intercept form. So now they want, oops, I didn't mean that. Now they want us to solve for y. Fine. So y equals 2x minus 4 minus 1. So now we will enter y equals 2x minus 5. Oh, y. y equals 2x minus 5. Let me see if I entered everything correctly. I think I did. Okay. Again, we have this slope. You already told me the slope is 2. And now we have this point, which is -1, -2. But the lines are perpendicular now. So -1, -2. So now the point is -1, -2. The slope is also 2 of the original line. So we have to determine, this is M1, we have to determine M2. And then we have y minus y1 equals the slope times x minus x1, where we have -1 and -2, but we have to determine the slope. So that's my 15. Okay, so let's go back. So the slope of the blue line is 2. Can anyone give us the slope of the red line? The slope of the blue line is 2. But we need the slope of the red line,
1/2.
but negative, because 2 times -1/2 is -1. Yes. So this is -1/2 indeed. So y minus minus is y plus 2 equals -1/2 minus minus here, x plus 1. This is what they want first. They don't want us to solve for y first. They want the point slope form. Okay, so then we write y plus 2 equals -1/2 x x plus 1. Okay. Now they're going to ask us to solve for y. Okay. I distribute -1/2 x minus 1/2 and minus 2. Can anyone combine these? So y equals -1/2 x minus
5/2.
perfect, excellent. 2 times 2 plus 1. They're both negative. That's why I took the sign outside. 2 times 2 plus 1. Perfect. That's all they want in part 2. Y equals, again, fraction, minus fraction 1/2. Oh, I didn't want that. I want this. And then x, and then minus another fraction 5/2. We did the problem like this, actually 2. We did the same thing, perpendicular, we did that. Passing to this in parallel, we did that. Passing in perpendicular, we did that. Yes, the same thing. So if we have, let's do this one because it's slightly different. The graph of f passes through the point 2, 0, and is perpendicular to the line whose equation. So perpendicular to the line to the equation is x equals 19. I want to do this one, and then I'll stop. So the line x equals 19 is a vertical line, somewhere here. The point 2, 0 is here. So they want us to determine the equation of the line that passes through this point and is perpendicular to x equals 19. Can anyone tell us which line is that? which line passes through 2 comma 0 and is perpendicular to x equals 19. Can anyone tell us which line passes through 2 comma 0 and is perpendicular to x equals 19? Anyone, please?
Horizontal.
Yes, it's this line, y equals 0. It's the x-axis. That's it. Oh, the graph of f passes through 2 comma 0 and is perpendicular to the line whose equation is x equals 19. What did I do? It is y equals 0. The graph of, write the slope intercept equation of the function f whose graph satisfies the given conditions. The graph of f passes through 2 comma 0 and is perpendicular to the line whose equation is x equals 19. They want me to write f of x. Wow! Isn't that the same thing? F of x equals 0 or y equals 0, is that? So careful with this one. So if it says f, you have to use f. Don't use y because it considers it wrong, although it's correct. But they want f. But that's it, it's y equals 0. Okay, I'll stop here. Please.